Welcome to the world of FlexiTanks, an innovative product being used worldwide for more than 30 years to transport bulk liquid. A FlexiTank is a collapsible bag made of nitrile rubber or thermoplastics fitted into a standard 20-foot ISO container, which can then be fitted with liquid cargo. This converts the dry container into a most cost-effective bulk liquid carrier. What liquids can it carry? It can carry most non-hazardous liquids, such as chemicals, oils, solvents, emulsions, and much more. Since the US FDA and the German BGA have certified the material of the FlexiTank as food grade, it can be used to carry fruit juice concentrates, flat beers, edible oils, castor oil derivatives, white oils, sorbitol, red and white wine, etc. The quantity it can hold is 21 to 22 metric tons, depending on the specific gravity of the liquid to be carried. There are also smaller tanks available of down to 14,000 liters capacity. How does it work? Various steps involved in loading are carried out strictly conforming to our standard operating procedures. Selecting a container. A heavy-duty container is selected not more than 3 to 4 years old to ensure that the steel of the container is strong enough to hold the filled FlexiTank. It must have no dents or cracks, and the bolts must be in good working order. The floorboards should be without any protrusions. The container is swept clean thoroughly and any sharp edges are masked with tape. After cleaning, the container's floors and walls are covered with corrugated protecting paper, ensuring that the FlexiTank never comes in contact with the steel of the container. Now the container is ready to receive the FlexiTank. Fitting the FlexiTank. The folded tank is lifted onto the container and is rolled open on the paper-lined flooring. Now it is opened and the edges fitted along the sides and end of the container. The corners are gusseted to ensure that the FlexiTank inflates evenly when being filled. The wooden bulkheads are now securely fitted at the door end of the container, becoming its fourth side. This will ensure that the weight of the liquid never comes against the door. A warning label is pasted on the left-hand door, which is closed and secured, never to be opened whilst the cargo is in the FlexiTank. All loading and unloading is done through the right-hand door. Now the tank is ready to load your liquid cargo. Loading the FlexiTank. At the loading plant, the right-hand door is opened and the plant's loading hose is fitted to the fill-empty valve of the FlexiTank by a quick connection cam lock coupling. The valve of the FlexiTank is opened and the pump starts loading the liquid into the FlexiTank. The time taken to load a FlexiTank can vary from 30 to 90 minutes depending on the pump capacity. Once the loading is completed, the pump is stopped and the valve is shut. The quick coupling is then capped to prevent any possible leakage during transit. The FlexiTank hose is firmly secured to ensure no movement during transit. The right-hand door is closed and sealed. The FlexiTank is now ready to be transported to the docks for loading onto the export ship. At the discharge end, the process is reversed and the FlexiTank is pumped out. What are the benefits of using a FlexiTank? Time saving. There's a saving of almost 90% in time when loading a FlexiTank as opposed to drums. Cost saving. The same 20-foot container will carry 40% more bulk liquid cargo in a FlexiTank than drums, thereby making a substantial saving in freight costs. Negligible residue. The FlexiTank can be pumped out with about 0.1% residue, and even this small quantity can be recovered if required. In drums, the usual residue is about 1%. Whenever you have an inquiry, for exports or imports of non-hazardous bulk liquid cargo. Contact SaiFreight in Mumbai. We can offer you complete door-to-door logistics so that you can manage the export of your bulk liquid cargo with absolute ease, relieving you of all hassle.